Ladies and gentlemen, July last year, we had a launch of the Global Event Partners Petroleum Conference in Nairobi at the Sankara Hotel. At that time, you could tell everybody the exciting news about Turkana. You could say all the nice things about what's happened in Albertine oil fields. We talk all the good things about the gas in Tanzania and Mozambique. But everybody was having anxiety that Kenyans have these rituals of violence after elections and will not recognize this country after the elections. Everybody was hesitating to take a position. The futures market was drying up. It's very exciting for us that the next year, not only has Kenya gone through a peaceful election, but that the political establishment and the intelligentsia starts appreciating the importance of priming up the hydrocarbons sector as a driver of wealth creation and regional integration. I was particularly happy to notice the newfound attention that's being given to shared experiences and shared thinking among the leaders of East Africa on the way forward on the petroleum industry. I just want to share one thing, and I'll give our guest of honor the opportunity to speak to us. 2 weeks ago, I was addressing the 30-year anniversary of CATS International at a meeting at the Hilton Hotel, and I said this: East Africa is becoming an important hydrocarbons province. The world's attention is turning here. It's incumbent upon the leaders of East Africa to resist the temptation for bad manners in 2 ways. Way number one, creating a foggy environment for contracting on the petroleum industry. Unpredictable conditions, easily reversible contracts, or rushed contracting. Nothing that a person can take home or can take to the bank, because your word, we don't know whether you'll keep it or not. And secondly, as we move to see an important contribution from petroleum in this region, avoid the curse of certain countries across this continent, where you stifle a diversified economy, you overdepend on one sector, you create an abnormally strong currency which stifles other sectors, particularly agriculture. Kenya is too diversified. Keep it that way. Uganda is diversifying. Sustain that momentum. But the last thing I said is this: all industry players should not look to governments to set the best standards. It's about time East Africa, between the East African community, investors in East Africa, thought leaders in East Africa, started looking to set up some economic governance observatory which will monitor transparency in contracting and whistleblower abuse of office. In a way, you reduce the cost of doing business for everybody. In a way, you avoid the curse that has become very popular. We make mistakes and come to complain about them later. I'm excited that we have built momentum in the run-up to our event later on this year. I very much hope that you'll pull off a good event come October, and I invite everybody, let us own the process of exploiting the potential that comes to the petroleum industry in this region. Let's encourage others to read and see the good story.